Hello Goobers, my name is Waterbolt. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every paint scheme from every Class 1 North American railroad. This is a completely original idea that has never been done before. Before we start though, I'd just like to ask you to subscribe. It's completely free and just helps grow the channel. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's go rank some paint schemes. So, first up, we got Canadian Pacific, we got the Gold Beaver. This is a good locomotive. It's not the best in terms of variety, but I do like just the classic Canadian Pacific. It's getting a B tier. Next up, we got the Grinston Green. This is a W. It's just so good. I don't get how anyone could dislike it. It's simple, it works. S tier. Next up, we got BNSF H2. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's everything I like in a locomotive. A tier. I swear. Mill it! Next on the list, we got H3. Now, normally, this would go in D tier. It's just kind of bland, but if BNSF 1458 is watching, I have to put it in C tier. Next up, we got H4. Honestly, H4 is exactly the same as H3, C tier. H1 is the best scheme that BNSF has ever made, and no one can change my mind about that. S+. Next up, we got the Smurf unit, and it looks like garbage. Gross tier. Next up, we got Old Union Pacific front nose text. I don't know what it's called. Yell at me in the comments all you want. It's a decent scheme. I don't hate it. It's pretty good. We'll give it a B tier. Pac-Man scheme. It's beautiful. It's glorious. So nice. One of my favorites. S tier. Okay, I'm not the biggest CSX foamer, so correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is YN1. Or, like, a weird version of YN2. So, I don't know. It looks really good with the yellow letters. Yellow logo. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Next up, we got what I thought was YN1 with the blue hood. It's a decent locomotive. I won't lie. It's just a little bland, and the yellow does not work with all gray. I'm giving that a C tier. Next up, we got pretty much the same thing, but without the blue roof. This just works a little bit more than with the navy roof, but it's still not good enough to make B tier. Next up, we have the GOAT of all schemes. It's just the best one. S+, easy. Next up, we got YN3. I know this is YN3, because anyway, it's not that bad, but it's kind of bland. B tier. Next up, we got Norfolk Southern. It's kind of stayed the same through everything ever, but it works. B tier. Next up, we have this abomination of a paint scheme. Absolutely hate it. Public execution tier. Next up, we got the flagless Gevo. Just Union Pacific flagless. It's clean. It's sleek. It looks good. This is one of my personal favorites. A tier. Next up, we got one of the older Union Pacific schemes, but with small lettering. If I'm being honest, it looks really goofy. I don't hate it, but I kinda hate it. D tier. Next up, we got KCS, whatever this is. I don't think I have to explain this choice. Hello, Goobers. This is Editing Waterbolt here, just to let y'all know, if this video gets 10 likes, I'll do this again, but with heritage units. If that's something you'd be interested in, hit that like button. Alright, back to the tier list. KCS Grey Ghost. It just works. I don't know how else to put it. A tier. KCS Grey Ghost, but white. It also just works, but not as well. B tier. Next up, we got Flagless without the wings, just the shield. It looks wrong. It just looks wrong. I don't like it that much. C tier. Next up, we got the Union Pacific repaint. It's not that bad. This is I think the large shield. I don't know much about the new repaints because I'm kind of garbage at paint schemes. But it's clean. I don't hate it that much. B tier. Next up, we got just normal Union Pacific. Just got the flag. It looks good. It's fine. B tier. CP rail old scheme without the Pac-Man. It's so nice. Just clean S tier. Next up, we got KCS Southern Belle. It looks so good. It's so... I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't think I need to. It's S+. Next up, we got Canadian Pacific No Beaver. Is it good? Sure. Is it also really boring? Yes. D tier. Next up, we got Canadian Pacific. I think this is Gold Beaver. Whatever. It looks way better than yellow, so this is going in A tier. Next up, we got another favorite of mine, the older Canadian Pacific scheme. Maroon and gray just looks so clean on a locomotive. This is going in S tier. Next up, we got, I believe, the oldest Union Pacific diesel scheme, if you're not counting F units and such. And it looks fine. I mean, it's kind of the same as all the other ones. I like it. I'm putting it in A tier. Next up, we got this Canadian Pacific scheme that I didn't even know existed. I do really like the American flag and the Canadian leaf on it, though. It's really nice. It's going in A tier. Next up, we got another UP repaint thing. This one is larger badge, and it C tier, kind of the same as the last one. Next up, we got this abomination by Norfolk Southern. I don't like it. I don't think I have to explain that choice. This scheme, on the other hand, is nice. Red and yellow and black does not suit Norfolk Southern, but it does, it just kind of looks clean and good. D tier. C tier. Next up, we got CSX Orang. I don't know why he Orang, but no. Last but not least, actually maybe, is this thing. I didn't even know that this existed until my friend told me about it. I don't know, I think it looks kind of goofy. D tier. Okay, that's it! Ah!
Okay, well, that was an ending. Okay, whatever. Just a friendly reminder that these are just my opinions. If you disagree, leave a comment. I think there's a lot of potential for discussion with this video. Also, please let me know if I missed something. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's all free and just helps grow the channel. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.